Welcome to the Bare Metal Cyber CISSP Prepcast. This series helps you prepare for the ISC Squared CISSP exam with focused explanations and practical context. In today's episode, we're focusing on Endpoint Detection and Response, or EDR, one of the most important technologies in modern cybersecurity operations. As organizations evolve and threats become more sophisticated, traditional security controls often fail to detect or stop advanced attacks targeting endpoint devices. That's where EDR comes in. EDR solutions are designed to provide continuous visibility into endpoint activity, detect malicious behaviors in real time, and respond to threats quickly and effectively. If you're preparing for the CISSP exam, a strong grasp of EDR concepts, capabilities, and implementation strategies will strengthen your understanding of endpoint security and incident response fundamentals. Let's begin with a foundational understanding of endpoint detection and response. EDR platforms continuously monitor endpoint activities to detect anomalies, malicious behaviors, and emerging cyber threats. These platforms collect telemetry from devices like desktops, laptops, mobile devices, and servers, both on-premises and remote. At the heart of EDR is its ability to provide real-time threat detection. By monitoring processes, registry modifications, file access patterns, and network connections, EDR solutions can detect behaviors that deviate from normal activity. For example, if a legitimate process suddenly attempts to create a scheduled task that downloads files from an unfamiliar domain, the EDR platform can flag it as suspicious, even if the file has never been seen before. Effective EDR enables organizations to rapidly identify, investigate, and remediate threats across all endpoints. This is particularly critical in today's environment where remote work, cloud infrastructure, and mobile access are standard. A compromised endpoint can act as a launchpad for broader attacks. With EDR, security teams can act before attackers move laterally, exfiltrate data, or escalate privileges. Proactive endpoint monitoring significantly reduces incident response time and helps prevent minor issues from escalating into major breaches. EDR also supports forensics and post-incident analysis by maintaining historical data on endpoint activity. This data helps reconstruct timelines, understand attack techniques, and improve defenses moving forward. Understanding EDR principles equips you to manage endpoint security effectively and supports your organization's ability to detect and respond to threats before they cause significant damage. Let's now discuss the core capabilities of EDR solutions. The first key feature is real-time monitoring. EDR solutions constantly observe endpoint activity to catch threats as they occur. This includes watching for unusual process behavior, unauthorized access attempts, and unexpected system modifications. The second capability is advanced threat detection. EDR uses a combination of behavioral analytics, machine learning, and integrated threat intelligence to detect sophisticated attacks. This is important because many modern threats bypass traditional antivirus tools. Instead of relying on known malware signatures, EDR can detect suspicious behaviors such as process injection, credential dumping, or persistence techniques. The third capability is incident investigation. When an alert is triggered, EDR provides detailed visibility into what happened. It shows which files were accessed, which processes were started, what commands were executed, and how the threat progressed. This timeline view allows analysts to understand the full scope of the attack and take informed action. The fourth capability is response automation. EDR tools can take immediate action based on policies or manual analyst intervention. This includes isolating the endpoint from the network, terminating malicious processes, deleting files, or executing custom scripts to remove artifacts. Automated responses help reduce attacker dwell time and prevent further compromise. Together, these capabilities create a powerful platform for detecting, investigating, and responding to endpoint threats. A properly integrated EDR solution becomes a force multiplier for security operations, enabling teams to stay ahead of evolving attacks. Let's now look at the broader importance of EDR within a security operations context. EDR significantly enhances an organization's ability to detect and respond to threats originating from or targeting endpoints. This is critical because endpoints are often the first point of entry in a cyber attack, whether through phishing, drive-by downloads, or compromised remote access. Effective EDR integration strengthens your entire security ecosystem by feeding high-fidelity data into security information and event management platforms, also known as SIEMs, and correlating that with data from other systems. Security teams gain a clearer, more complete view of their threat landscape. EDR also supports regulatory compliance. Standards such as the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, the General Data Protection Regulation, and the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act all emphasize the need for proactive monitoring and rapid incident response. EDR tools help fulfill these requirements by demonstrating that your organization can detect, contain, and investigate endpoint threats effectively. The real-time insights provided by EDR tools also inform strategic decision-making. By understanding which endpoints are most at risk, where attacks are originating, and how fast your team is responding, leadership can make smarter investments, allocate resources more effectively, and prioritize future security improvements. Ultimately, understanding the role of EDR ensures that your organization remains resilient, well-prepared for incidents, and capable of managing cybersecurity in an ever-changing threat landscape. For more information on CISSP certification and other valuable cybersecurity education resources, please visit cyberauthor.me. You'll find bestseller books, training tools, and resources tailored specifically for cybersecurity professionals. Also, there are other podcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Let's now explore how to implement effective EDR practices. The first step is to define your endpoint security policies. These should outline your objectives for EDR deployment, scope of monitoring, incident response actions, and reporting procedures. Next, select an EDR solution that fits your organization's size, risk profile, regulatory obligations, and operational needs. Consider factors like integration with existing tools, cloud support, user interface, and vendor reputation. Your EDR platform should be scalable, reliable, and compatible with your infrastructure. Ensure comprehensive coverage across your endpoint environment. This includes employee laptops, on-premises workstations, cloud-hosted servers, mobile devices, and remote access systems. Partial coverage weakens your defense posture and leaves gaps for attackers to exploit. Regularly test your EDR capabilities. Simulate threats, validate detection rules, and evaluate response workflows. Use red team exercises, attack simulations, and tabletop reviews to ensure readiness and tune your detection logic as threats evolve. Train your analysts and responders. Make sure they understand how to use the EDR interface, how to interpret alerts, and how to respond appropriately. A tool is only as effective as the people using it. Provide ongoing education and access to threat intelligence so teams stay sharp. Now let's look at the technical controls that support EDR management. First, integrate your EDR platform with SIEM systems, threat intelligence feeds, and vulnerability management tools. Integration provides context, enables better correlation, and speeds up decision-making. Use secure, centralized management consoles. These should provide role-based access, encrypted data handling, and full visibility into all endpoints. The console should support reporting, alerting, and automated policy enforcement. Apply access controls to prevent unauthorized configuration changes. Use multi-factor authentication for administrative functions, and restrict changes based on roles. Maintain detailed documentation and incident records. This includes alert history, investigation notes, containment actions, and remediation steps. These records support compliance, audits, and continuous improvement. Conduct regular security assessments, penetration tests, and audits. Focus on EDR infrastructure, platform configuration, update processes, and endpoint agent coverage. This helps ensure your deployment remains effective and secure. Backups are also important. While EDR is not a backup solution, you may need to restore systems or recover logs after an incident. Maintain secure, redundant archives of endpoint telemetry and forensic data. Let's close with continuous improvement. EDR must evolve alongside your threat landscape. Regularly review your detection logic, response workflows, and integration strategies. Update playbooks based on lessons learned from incidents and analyst feedback. Use performance metrics to evaluate effectiveness. Track metrics like detection rate, false positive rate, response time, and incident closure time. Use these numbers to justify investments and focus improvement efforts. Foster collaboration between security operations, infrastructure, legal, and executive teams. Everyone plays a role in endpoint security. Sharing insights and aligning goals strengthens your response capabilities. And of course, train continuously. Threats change, technology changes. Training ensures that your staff is ready for whatever comes next. Thank you for tuning in to the CISSP Prepcast by Bare Metal Cyber. Visit baremetalcyber.com for additional episodes, comprehensive CISSP study resources, and personalized certification support. Strengthen your understanding of endpoint detection and response, and will consistently support your journey towards CISSP certification success.